So for this video, I'm going to discuss Mathematics Quarter 1, Module 6, Operations on Rational Numbers. So first, let's have addition and subtraction of fraction. So what's in? Addition and subtraction of whole numbers is of great help in adding and subtracting rational numbers. So let's have here three numbers. Number 1, add 220 and 117. 2, subtract 367 from 345. 398 plus 231 minus 188. So you're going to answer this one. This is a sort of review. So let's go directly to what is it. So in adding and subtracting fractions, we have to consider if they are similar fractions, dissimilar fractions, or mixed fractions. Let's have first similar fractions. So similar fractions are fractions that have the same denominator. Below are examples of similar fractions. So we have there 1/6, 5/6, and 11/6, and 1/12, 5/12, and 17/12. So if you're going to look at the denominators, for the first one, all of the denominators are 6. The same with the second one, the denominators are 12. So these are considered as similar fractions. So take note that fractions can be added and subtracted only when these fractions are similar fractions. So if a, b, and c denote integers and b is not equal to 0, then a over b plus c over b is equal to a plus c over b. And a over b minus c over b is equal to a minus c over b. So in here, we will just copy the denominator and add the numerators or subtract the numerators based on the given. So example here, number 1, 1/5 plus 2/5. So these fractions are similar, so we're going to copy 5 here. Then add the numerators, 1 plus 2, that will be 3. So the answer is 3 over 5, or 3/5. Then for number 2, 5 over 21 plus 3 over 21, similar. 21 is the denominator. Then you're going to add the numerators, 5 plus 3. The answer will be 8 over 21. Then for number 3, 6 over 7 minus 2 over 7, the same, similar fractions. So the denominator is 7. Subtract the numerator, 6 minus 2, that will be 4. So the answer is 4 over 7. Then 8 over 15 minus 4 over 15, similar. Denominator is 15. Then subtracting the numerators, 8 minus 4, the answer is 4 over 15. Now let's have the second one, dissimilar fractions. So dissimilar fractions are fractions with different denominators. So below are examples of dissimilar fractions. So you have there 1/2, 5/3, 11 over 6. So they have different denominators. So they are called as dissimilar fractions. And also 1/12, 5 over 7, and 17 over 22. So dissimilar fractions cannot be added or subtracted directly. So first, you need to convert dissimilar fractions to similar fractions. Now let's have the steps in adding and subtracting fractions. Number 1, with different denominators, a over b and c over d, where b is not equal to 0 and d is not equal to 0. So you're going to rename the fractions to make them similar, which denominator is the least common multiple of b and d. Second, you're going to add or subtract the numerators of the resulting fractions. Third one is we're going to write the result as a fraction whose numerator is the sum or difference of the numerators and which denominator is the least common multiple of b and d. For example, 1/2/5 plus 1/4. So you have there dissimilar fractions. So LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. So meaning the LCD here is 20. So if you have the LCD, if we're going to rewrite the fraction, for example here 2/5, LCD is 20. So we're going to divide 20 by 5. So 20 divided by 5, that will be 4. Then multiply it with the numerator 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. So this is 8 over 20. Then for 1/4, 20 divided by 4 is 5. And 5 times 1 is 5. So 5 over 20. So these two here are now similar. So you have 8 over 20 plus 5 over 20. Copy the denominator 20. Then add the numerators 8 and 5. So you have there 13 over 20. Then for number 2, 2/3 minus 1/2. So the similar fractions. So you're going to have here the LCM of 3 and 2. So the number that can both divide the 2 is 6. So the LCD here is 6. Then you're going to rewrite 2/3 and 1/2 as denominator 6. So you're going to divide the LCD 6 by the denominator here. First, let's have 2/3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then times 2 is 4. Then minus 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3. So you're going to have 4 over 6 minus 3 over 6. So they are now similar fractions. LCD is 6. We're going to write here 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So the answer is 1 over 6. Third one, mixed numbers. Mixed numbers are quantities that have a whole number part and a fraction part. So below are examples of mixed fractions. So we have here 3 and 1/4. So whole number here is 3. And the fraction here is 1/4. Then 7 and 2/3. Whole number is 7. 2/3 is the fraction. So steps in adding and subtracting mixed numbers. First, find the LCD of the fractions in the mixed numbers to make them similar fractions. Number 2, add or subtract the whole numbers and the similar fractions. Then 3, simplify if the resulting fraction is improper fraction. So example 1 here, 2 and 3/4 plus 1 and 2/3. So whole number here is 2 and 1, so we're going to add 2 plus 1. Then you're going to add the fractions 3/4 plus 2/3. Then 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 3/4 plus 2/3 LCD is 12. So 12 divided by 4 is 3 times 3 is 9. So you have there 9. 12 divided by 3 is 4 times 2. You have there 8. So you have there 9 plus 8 over 12. 9 plus 8 is 17. So you have 3 and 17 over 12. Then 17 over 12 is equal to 1 and 5 over 12. So if we're going to divide 17 by 12, this is the result, 1 and 5 over 12. And if you're going to add 3 plus 1 and 5 over 12, so adding the whole numbers, 3 plus 1 is 4. Then just copy the numerator 5 over 12. So the answer here is 4 and 5 over 12. Example number 2, 7 and 1/2 minus 1 and 1/3. So you're going to subtract the whole numbers, 7 minus 1, and subtract the fractions 1/2 minus 1/3. So 7 minus 1 here is 6. Then LCD here of 2 and 3 is 6. So 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3 over 6. Minus 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 1 is 2. So you have there's 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6. Then they are now similar. So copy the denominator 6. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. So the answer is 6 and 1 over 6. Then for what's more, A, perform the indicated operations and express your answer in simplest form. So apply here what you have learned in our discussion. Then letter B, give the number asked for. Number 1, what is 3 more than 3 and 1/4? So you're going to transform this one to mathematical sentence. Same with number 2. Subtract from 15 the sum of 2 and 1/3 and 4 and 2/5. What is the result? So you're going to make this one a mathematical sentence. So letter B, give the number as 4. So what you're going to do here is you're going to apply what you have learned in our discussion a while ago. Then what I have learned, so you have there 8 sentences. So you're going to complete the statements, then choose your answers from the box that can best complete each of these statements below. So the answers will be the items found in the box. Then what I can do, you have there 3 problems. So solve that one using your skill in adding and subtracting fractions. Then lesson 2, addition and subtraction of decimals. What's in? So you have there a review on how to add or subtract fractions. So you have there 4 or 5 numbers. And what is it? So addition of decimals. So examples, add 0.005 plus 9.684. So first step here is we're going to align the decimal point. So you have 0.005 plus 9 aligned with 0. Then the decimal point aligned to another decimal point. Then 684. Next is we're going to add 5 plus 4 is 9. Then 0 plus 8 is 8. So this is wrong here. So this should be 9. Then 0 plus 8 is 8. Then 0 plus 6 is 6. Then decimal point. 0 plus 9 is 9. So the answer should be 9.689, not 9.869. Then number 2, 34.095 plus 8.68. So align the decimal point. So you're going to have 34.095 plus 8 should be aligned to 4, then decimal point to another decimal point, then 68. Then adding 5, then 9 plus 8 is 17, carry 1, 1 plus 6 is 7. Then add the decimal point, 4 plus 8 is 12, so 2, carry 1, so 1 plus 3 is 4, so 42.775. The next, subtraction of decimals. So subtraction of decimals is just the same with addition of decimals. So again, you're going to align. Then after aligning is you're going to subtract. Then after subtracting is you're going to have your answer. What's more, perform the indicated operation. So you're going to apply here what you have learned on the discussion. Anyway, this is just very easy. Then what I have learned, so let us complete the statements by choosing the answer from the box that best completes each statement below. So you have your answers on the box. Then you have 4 statements here. So in this one is just an application of addition and subtraction of decimals. Then lesson 3, multiplication and division of fraction. So what's in? Multiplication of whole numbers is of great help in multiplying and dividing fractions. So you have there a review, so 3 numbers. Then let's go directly to what is it. So multiplication of fraction first. So to multiply fraction, multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So write the answer in the simplest form. So a over b times c over d is equal to a times c, the numerators, multiplied, over b times d, the denominators. So for example here, it takes Ida 3/4 of an hour to complete a piece of cross stitch. How many hours will it take here to complete a dozen pieces? So you're going to have 3/4 times 12. So 12 is 12 over 1, so we're going to have 3/4 times 12 over 1. So 3 times 12 is 36, 4 times 1 is 4. So 36 over 4, this is equal to 9. Then number 2, find the product 3/5 times 2/3. So you're going to have 3 times 2, 6 here. Then 5 times 3 is 15, so 6 over 15. Then this one can be simplified by dividing the denominator and numerator by 3. So since these two are divisible by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So your answer should be 2 over 5. Then let's have the second one, division of fractions. So to divide fractions, multiply the dividend by the multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal of the divisor. Then if the given is a mixed fraction, change to improper fraction and follow the first rule. So you're going to have your a over b divided by c over d. So a over b here is the dividend. Then c over d here is the divisor. So since we're going to multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor, so we're going to have a over b, the dividend, times the reciprocal of the divisor c over d, which is d over c. So you will just interchange the numerator and the denominator. So over times, so times d over c. So the result will be a times d over b times c. So examples here. Number 1, consider this situation. A 20-liter tank is to be filled with water by repeatedly pouring from a can which holds 2½ liters. How many times pouring are needed to fill the tank? So this calls for a division sentence. So we're going to have 20 divided by 2½ So first we're going to change mixed fraction to improper fraction. So in here 2 times 2, multiply 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, the numerator. This is 5, so 5 over 2. So 20 divided by 5 over 2. So 20 is 20 over 1, so you're going to have 20 over 1 times the reciprocal of 5 over 2, the divisor, times 2 over 5. Okay? Then 20 times 2 is 40. 1 times 5 is 5, so 40 over 5 or 8. Then number 2, find the quotient 6 and 2/3 divided by 1 and 1/2. So these are mixed numbers, so we're going to make this one improper fractions. So 3 times 6 is 18 times 2, 20 over 3 divided by 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So divided by 3 halves. So we're going to have 20 over 3 times the reciprocal of the divisor 3 halves, which is 2/3. So 20 over 3 times 2/3. So you're going to have 20 times 2, 40. Then 3 times 3 is 9. So 40 over 9. Or you can write this one to mixed numbers. So just divide 40 by 9. So you're going to have 4 and 4 over 9. Next is what's more. So you have there 10 items. So this is an application of what you have learned on multiplication and division of fractions. Then what I have learned, so you have there 4 items. So just select your answers from the items inside the box. Then what I can do, you have there 3 problems. So solve that one using your skill in multiplication and division of fractions. Then next lesson is multiplication and division of decimals. So let's go directly to multiplying decimals. So multiply 321.4 by 0.31. So arrange the numbers vertically. So 321.4 times 0.31. Then multiply the numbers as if you are multiplying whole numbers. So 1 times 4 is 4. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 2, 1, 4. Then 3 times 4 is 12. Carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. Then 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 3 plus 6 is 9. Then 9. Then after having this one, you're going to count the number of places of the decimal. So in here 0.31 has 2 decimal places. 0.4, 1 decimal place. So add that one, that will be 3 decimal places. So you're going to count from the last number. So from 4, 1, 2, 3. Meaning the decimal point should be after 99. So you're going to have 99.634. Then second, multiply 12.123 by 3.05. So the same process. So multiply the numbers as if you are multiplying whole numbers. So you have there the solution. Then after having that one, in finding the decimal point, just count the number of decimal places on the multiplier and the multiplicand. So you have there 5 decimal places, so you're going to count from 5 numbers. So 5, 1, 5, 7, 9. So the decimal point should be after 36. So 36.97515. Next is dividing decimals. So in dividing decimals, for example, divide 12.159 by 3. So if the divisor is a whole number, divide the dividend by the divisor applying the rules of a whole number. The position of the decimal point is the same as that in the dividend. So 12 divided by 12 here is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. So this should be 0. Bring down 1. 1 divided by 3 is 0. Then 0 times 3 is 0. 1 minus 0 here is 1. Okay. Then bring down 5. 15 divided by 3 is 5 in here. Then 5 times 3 is 15. So bring down 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. This is equal to 0. So the answer here is 4.053. So the decimal point is just the same. Then number 2, divide 365.55 by 1.5. If the divisor is not a whole number, make the divisor a whole number by moving the decimal point in the divisor to the rightmost end, making numbers seem like a whole number. So in here, 1.5 became 15. Then next is we're going to move the decimal point in the dividend to the right, same number of places as the decimal point was moved to make the divisor a whole number. So you moved here once, so in this decimal point, you're going to move also once. So 365.55 here will become 3,655.5. Okay. Then lastly, divide the new dividend by the new divisor. So 36 divided by 15 is 2. 2 times 15 is 30. 36 minus 30 is 6. Then bring down 5. Then 65 divided by 15 is 4. 4 times 15 is 60. Then 65 minus 60 is 5. Then bring down 5. 55 divided by 15 is 3. 3 times 15 is 45. Then 55 minus 45 is 10. Then bring down 5. 105 divided by 15 is 7. 7 times 15 is 105. So you're going to have your answer as 243.7. Then what's more, apply here what you have learned in our discussion. So for A, multiply the following, 5 numbers. Then B, divide the following, also 5 numbers. Then what I have learned, you're going to have your answers inside the box. So you have items A and B. So for items A, 3 numbers. For items B, 4 numbers. So just select your answers from the box. Then what I can do, so you have there 3 problems. So this is just an application of what you have learned on multiplication and division of decimals. Then last will be the assessment. So for assessment, you have there 20 items. So kindly write your answer on your paper. Then additional activities. So for additional activities, so you have there a question. Then you're going to answer that one by solving the following problems and write the letters of the correct answer in the box provided below. So in here, the answers are above, this one. Then from the problems, we're going to solve these problems here. And if it satisfies the answer above, then you're going to write your answer inside the box or boxes. So that's it for this video. If you have questions about this module, so just comment down below. So thank you for watching and have a good day.